Assalamualaikum and have a nice day to the all lecturers. My main SV Dr. Muhammad Jumain and others postgraduate students from the Faculty of School Engineering UITM. So here's the video about my progress updates regarding my thesis for this semester. So before we start, here's the clip of video regarding the palm oil from the TikTok. Let's go watch it.
How much do you know about palm oil? Palm oil is the most produced, consumed, and traded vegetable oil in the world. You'll find palm oil in half of all the products in our supermarkets, in pizza, in chocolate, donuts, to even shampoo and lipstick. But unsustainable palm oil is also a major driver of deforestation in some of the world's most biodiverse forests and can lead to the destruction of habitats vital for already endangered species like orangutans, pygmy elephants, and Sumatran rhinos. Why can't we end palm oil production completely? Well, palm is an incredibly efficient crop, producing far more oil per land area than alternatives. Relying on other vegetable oils would need 4 to 10 times more land, only shifting the problem. Palm oil can be produced more sustainably, so be sure to look out for the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil RSPO logo when shopping. You can also check which brands and retailers are committed to a responsible palm oil future here.
Welcome back. So here's the title of my thesis. Degradation of epoxidized oleic acid using autocatalytic reaction, selectivity, and kinetic modeling. So my name is Hamzah Hafizuddin Habri. I am a postgraduate student from UTM Pulau Pinang. Throughout this video, I will explain the brief introduction, a literature review, research methodology, expected findings, and also planning for my next semester. So here's the introduction. Epoxidation of oleic acid. What is epoxidation? Epoxidation is a process modification of unsaturated chain in vegetable oil. So oleic acid is the biggest percentage fatty acid in palm oil itself. So we use oleic acid for the modification process to become the epoxide. So what is epoxide? Epoxide is where the fatty acid are, which is converted to a three-member epoxide ring, which is also called oxygen ring, when the double bond of carbons react with active oxygen. So here's the chemical equation. Formic acid and hydrogen peroxide will become performic acid and water simultaneously react with the oleic acid and become the epoxide of oleic acid. And throughout the hydroxyl process, we have a hydrolysis and alcoholysis. So the problem statement for my thesis, where the lack of study regarding on autocatalytic catalyst for epoxidation process. Generally, the epoxidation process from the previous study is using catalysts such as alumina, zeolite to speed up the reaction. But for my thesis, we found that from the in situ reaction, we have the autocatalytic process itself. So we want to forward this autocatalytic process to become reference for the study. And second one is limited published work on oxygenating of epoxidized oleic acid by hydroxylation, which is hydrolysis and alcoholysis. So in a recent study or the previous study, the vegetable oil selected mostly the other materials such as corn oil, canola, and soybean. So there's a limited reference and limited knowledge using the oleic acid from the palm oil. So this thesis will add the reference for the new modification to become the epoxide. And then previous investigation of epoxidation process have not dealt with the kinetic study, but particularly focusing on the formation of epoxide to produce oxygen content. So, the kinetic study data is very important for the industry uses, specifically for the large scale, and this thesis will come out with the kinetic study to ease and also become the reference for the large scale industry to use the epoxy from the oleic acid. So here's the research objective. First is to synthesize and characterize epoxidized oleic acid with autocatalyst via in situ praxis mechanism. Second one, to perform cooperative study to identify the best kinetic model of epoxidation of oleic acid through particle swarm and genetic algorithm method. And the third one is to study the degradation process of epoxidized oleic acid through hydrosylation process via hydrolysis and alcoholysis process. In the scope of research, the autocatalyst we use is formic acid itself, and will ease and speed up the reaction. And then we determine the oxygen ring content, the percentage via wet analysis and FTII to double confirm the presence of um, epoxy, and will compare to the previous study to evaluate the content and the maximize yield for the process. And then degradation of epoxidized oleic acid varied by molar ratio of water and alcohol. This is for the hydrosylation process, which is the hydrolysis and alcoholysis. And then we determine the numerical modeling by using MATLAB. This is for the kinetic model using a particle swap and genetic algorithm. So the kinetic model is assumed as single phase process and constant volume throughout the process. So the significant contribution of the study is a development, a new formula of polyol or DHSA that's produced from the autocatalyst reaction of in situ praxis mechanism. So polyol and DHA is um, the other product when the epoxy continues for the hydrosylation. And then the kinetic data obtained in the study can be used to optimize production for industrial scale. So here's the literature review. The generally the epoxidized oil is sourced from the petroleum. So in recent study where the researchers become interested with the most sustainable sources, the vegetable oil is one of the way. So epoxidation process uh, are highly reactive and also can produce a lot, especially from the palm oil. So formation of DHA and polyol. Reaction rate of epoxidation that we will use in the kinetic model. So here's the research methodology. We have to go the go through to the epoxidation of the acid, and then we characterization compared to the previous study and also the resources. And then we have the optimal input site, the optimal parameter, and then we use the data for the kinetic modeling using the genetic algorithm and also particle swarm. And then the hydroxylation process, we use the input site to undergo the hydrolysis process and also the alcoholysis process. This is numerical modeling where this equation will be used in MATLAB uh, to come up with the optimized formula for the input site. So this is a reaction rate determination. We have the initial value of K. We're using a ODE 45. We compute the sum of error, which is eligible for the objective or not. And then we have the actual value of K and the concentration of the product. And then the study is verified. So here's the expected finding. The epoxidation process using autocatalyst using the different molar ratio of formic acid. So the optimized one is the yellow one is 3 to 1, which is 3 formic acid to 1 hydrogen peroxide. And this is for the hydrolysis and alcoholysis, where in hydrolysis, the outcome is DHSA, where oxygen or RCO percentage depleted to the zero. We confirm that DHSA presence is in zero. Where the alcoholysis is the product is polyoil when RCO percentage near to zero, polyoil is present. So here's the reference and list of publication and conference. We have contribute to the publication for the scopus and also submit to the Journal of Chemists and Chemical Engineers of Croatia. We attend the conference in International Conference on Trends in Chemical Engineering in University Malaysia Police, and we also enter and participate in innovation competition, which is in the Multinational Malaysia Thailand Symposium on Innovation and Creativity. We got the silver medal. Novel method in IIDX, silver medal also. So here's the Gantt chart or the period of study, and we are reaching to uh, 6 to 10 months. We have to complete the characterization and also formation of polyoil. Uh, so the planning for next semester. So what I've been planning is to complete the laboratory work, which is referred to the Gantt chart the previous, and also to enhance thesis writing skill by participating in any workshop or seminar that also conducted by the faculty itself. So this I also have to analyze data collected from kinetic modeling to generate the kinetic model. And the important one is to reduce the gap between the thesis writing progress and planned thesis submission by my main SB. So that's all for the progress update. So thank you for listening and watching. Um, wish me a good luck, and also good luck to all the postgrad students, and have a nice day.